Hello and welcome back to episode 23 of Dead Space 3. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So let's see if we can't catch up to our homeboy with the death wish. There's got to be a better way to describe somebody who wants not just to die, but to take everyone with him.
The misshapen moon in orbit. That's what controls the markers. It's the end state of these creatures. Or rather, it would have been. You see, the natives of this planet constructed a machine that froze the moon in mid-formation. But it wasn't enough. Even half-formed, the moon's marker signal speaks to the markers back home. And it doesn't end there. There is a network of brethren moons spanning the stars. As each one completes, it connects to this network, making them aware. If this moon should complete, its brothers will all come, looking for food. But there is hope. The natives never finished configuring the machine. It wasn't meant to merely freeze the moon, it was meant to destroy it. You'll need the Codex. It is the key to unlocking this machine and reconfiguring it. Follow my trail into the heart of the machine and end this nightmare.
Carver, did you hear that?
You got it.
The machine can crush the moon. It just needs to be properly configured.
What about Danik?
Stopping Danik won't be enough. We need to get that Codex back. It's the key to reconfiguring the machine. But Serrano's locked the passage using some kind of alien glyphs. I'm gonna look for a way to bypass it.
Open.
Okay. Hey. I can listen to things. So he's going to teach us alien speak on our way to the... Whoa. I did promise freaky alien shit, did I not?
My God.
Holy shit. This must be ground zero.
And that must be the machine.
Oh, hey, Carver.
So I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah. This is it.
I need you to promise me something. If I don't make it, you'll get this done, right?
We'll get this done, Carver. You and me.
Yeah, but if I don't... I helped get us this far. And that's close enough for all this to count, right?
Count for what?
For... I don't know, just... all the bad I've done.
Oh, shut up, Carver. You're a good man.
I alienated my son. Wrecked my family. Isaac, I killed Santos. Is that what a good man does?
Good men mean well. You just don't always end up doing well.
Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry about Ellie, man.
Me too. Me too.
This way. Clear that rubble.
Look, it's Dan. It's not too late.
We'll turn back now, right?
Let's go get that Codex.
Maybe we can shoot a few of Danik's limbs off along the way.
Come on! Isaac, these tracks! They join up with Danik up ahead! Try to slow him down. I'll find another way.
So, according to Serrano, we're basically playing Mass Effect. And these Brethren moons are the Reapers. And, it's the same crap. You go and aggregate all of the living things of a species, and
you have to stop.
Isaac, is that you? You are unbelievably hard to kill. Are you aware of that?
Danik, do you know about the moon? Do you know what it is?
Part of the miraculous ecosystem, I assume.
It's alive, Danik. It's hungry, and it isn't alone. If you turn off the machine, you'll set it free. And then it and all its brothers find our markers, find us, and wipe us out.
How can you presume to know its intentions? You fear it because you don't understand it.
Danik, hear me out! Danik, are you listening to me? Motherfucker!
language, Isaac. I mean, we made it out of the first minute, so I'll allow it, but... Yeah, so... Oh, Danik. It's the classic ultimatum that's always offered and never answered by the believer. Oh, well, if you don't know it, then... meh, meh, meh. And it's like, well, you don't know it either. So... that thing that you think gives you some kind of philosophical high ground does nothing of the sort. Okay, anyway, so yeah, the Reapers, they show up and they gather all of you into
Isaac, there he is! Danik!
a new one. And that's how they get born. Have a rocket. Yeah. I heard something. So the machine is what we're going to use to kill the moon. And what are the other moons going to think about that? Are they going to be pleased with that outcome?
Isaac! He's getting away! Hang on! I've got a plan!
Why did that one blow up in my face? Was that the plan, Isaac?
Codex! Isaac, I got you! The fuck kind of plan is this? Give it to me! Christ, you're heavy! Isaac, you're slipping! Isaac!
Oh. I thought Carver was going to sacrifice himself there.
Carver! Over here! Where? Oh, hell. I'll meet you at the machine!
The alien-made markers look cool. I hope they don't all wake up, because there are a lot of them here. That would be inconvenient for little old Isaac. And that's what happens when you shoot off your mouth. Well, if I'm supposed to go that way, what's going on over here?
The deep dig teams were some of our brightest archaeologists and soldiers. What happened to them down here has served as a cautionary tale to us all. What drove them to such extreme behavior, to such depravity and violence? I have sequestered their bodies in the staging compound. There I hope to find answers, not only to their demise, but to the workings of the artifact they discovered in the depths.
Oh. So maybe if they destroy this moon before it wakes up, it won't let its brothers know. That would be nice for living things. But come on, we all know it's going to wake up. So it's going to wake up and it's going to call its buddies, and then we're going to kill it, and then its buddies are going to get here and they're going to be angry. Which doesn't seem phenomenal. Let's sell these, yeah. We get somatic gel from it, so I'll hang on to a couple to top off. And somatic gel is what you use to make new ones. Yeah, so now we can use that somatic gel to make bigger ones later. Really? Oh. He's gonna wake up, and that's gonna be inconvenient.
He was shivering, naked when I found him. The self-inflicted wounds carved deep into his skin, the meaning of which I can only speculate. I had to work to pry the artifact from his cold, white hand. A curious object made of an unknown material, activated, it seems, by sound. The markings are words, that I'm sure of, but without a means of translating them, I'm afraid its purpose will remain a mystery. If only there were more time, I could find other examples of the script stored here and unlock it.
So this is going to be the story of how he learned to speak alien. Alright, Scavenger Bot, give me your stuff and then we gotta move on. Got a video to make here. Cool. Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. The Deep Dig survivors refuse to speak. Whether this is willing or the result of the trauma they observed is uncertain. Trauma they observed, not trauma they experienced. They continue to draw strange symbols on any surface they can find, and when no other surface is available, they use their own skin. After persistent inquiries as to what they were doing, one of them finally turned to me and spoke. "We witnessed the truth," he said, "and so will you." This last bit, he screamed as he came at me with a utility knife. Thankfully, I managed to scramble away. It took several soldiers to subdue him before he could be taken to a more secure holding area. They really like that trope of, like, it took several people to restrain the crazy person as signaling something horrific. Oh. But the truth is that it really doesn't mean very much for somebody to be difficult to restrain. Because it turns out that when somebody just doesn't have any concern for their personal safety or well-being, they can frequently outmuscle, outmaneuver the people that are trying to make them stop doing whatever it is that they're doing. Because those people do have regard for their own safety. Oh, they're moving. Don't like that. I got to witness that stuff firsthand in elementary school. There was this kid with a real bad temper problem. Was always the way it was presented to us. Is it dead? And, well, children being what they were, we made a bit of a game out of tormenting this poor kid until he blew up. And there were several occasions where he threw a fit, and it took several teachers to restrain him. And he wasn't, like, a particularly large child, although he was on the large and strong side. But, you know, it was just that he was berserk, which is probably an insensitive way to describe him, but it's accurate nonetheless. When I first saw the city, I was amazed at the statuary. They're everywhere you look, clustered together, integrated into the architecture. It wasn't until I studied them more closely that I understood. They're not statues at all, but the remains of this once great species. Willing or not, they have become an integral part of a machine of staggering complexity. They've literally paid for the construction with their very lives. Lives that were forfeit anyway. I don't know anything about what happened to that kid. I'm not sure that I've heard a single thing about him since elementary school. I don't know what's up with those coils. I don't know if I want to know what's up. Man, the construction effort that must have gone into getting all of this scaff gear all the way down here and build this huge base. Must have been a lot of people that eventually died in this thing. +2. Oh, whoa! A +4. That's weird. It's never let me just seamlessly transition between 0G and gravity before. Okay. Those are probably going to start moving or something. No? Alright. Maybe those are just anti-gravity generators? Some of the artifacts we brought up for examination were covered in what I can only describe as fossilized carbuncles. We thought they were inert, having been dead for potentially millions of years. But while they were in anti-grav transit, some of the growths broke off. When crews went back to retrieve them, they discovered several large pods affixed to the walls, presumably incubating something within. When approached, they cracked open, and what spilled out was horrifying. We lost several of our crew that day. The creatures have since been shut up in the transit shaft until we can examine them. The other shaft has been fitted with tripwire devices to deter any others that may have escaped our notice. So are those two giant things that I killed in the other one, are those carbuncles?
Warrior. Warrior.
Why do I need to know the alien word for warrior, huh? Oh, missed you, didn't I? No, not... Oh. Yeah, this is a good thing for me to be doing right now. Alright, little scavenger bot. I don't know what you're going to find because there was no noise, but I guess you can do your thing. Just make sure you get back to a bench eventually. Wouldn't want you to get left behind. Whoa! That got me good. Kind of surprising that in this whole franchise I've never opened a door to find a face full of monster before. Oh look! Somebody's been scrawling their writings on the wall. I don't understand why the rate of fire for the plasma cutter is so variable in this one. What's making that noise? That's what's making that noise. Okay. Have a rocket. What? What do you mean? Oh. You see what I mean? Like, sometimes he'll pull the trigger pretty quick, and other times he's just not feeling it and takes a little more chill. I wonder if it's got something to do with the little stasis doojabby that I've got on it. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. But why would that make a difference?
Final.
Okay, so I have a feeling that I'm going to see something like, I don't know, Final Warrior or something similar. Hey buddy, your rig is red. Okay, so we got some anti-grav down below. We got some angry babies cruising around. Where are you? We got one more, at least. Two more, I think. That is an artifact? Yeah. The signal projected by the markers permeates everything and everyone. We are all affected differently. Some are driven to rage, others suffer hallucinations, still others fall into a gibbering dementia. But perhaps the most insidious effect it has is when we don't realize it has taken hold of us. Indeed, we show no outward signs of madness. We believe we are following our natural compulsions, and in all likelihood, we will not realize this manipulation until our ill-conceived plans come to fruition, and it is too late to reverse our actions. Am I justified in resisting the urge to turn off the machine? Am I right in believing the machine must be completed in order to stop the markers? Or am I slave to the very forces that conspire to wipe out all life in this universe? Only time will tell. So, does he think that the Brethren Moons aren't alive? Because I don't think they're trying to wipe out all life in the universe. Just all life that isn't them. There you are. Now can I go through the door, please? What do you say? Oh, I gotta do the power thing. Here we go. And there we go. Do we think that the Brethren Moons are alive? Maybe they're not really alive. +2 damage, +2 clip. I'm gonna have to start plugging in some of these awesome new circuits. Okay, and I think maybe I'm gonna do that in between episodes because we are all out of time for episode 23. So come back and see me again in episode 24 for some more alien words that we're gonna forget until they become important, and then we'll probably just Google them. And along with that, some more dismemberment, and I think we can be pretty confident that we're going to see some more insanity too. Talk to you soon.